the Tinkertails channel and welcome to another Vicky Does Disney Dining vlog thing. It's very sunny in my kitchen today, it's lovely. It's Easter bank holiday weekend. Obviously we're all still in lockdown, just going into sort of week 4 now, but I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to make something that's a bit more in my remit. Baking is more my thing than cooking. So I have been tasked to make this next item by the lovely Nathan and Craig, otherwise known as Marvel at the Magic. If you don't know who they are, I will link all their details in the description below. Please go and check them out. They are awesome people. But they have asked me to make the grey stuff cupcakes, which you can find at Be Our Guest in Magic Kingdom. I wasn't a fan of the grey stuff when I had it, I have to say, but this recipe seems like something I should like, so I'm gonna give it a whirl. It seems really simple because, not gonna lie, most of it is pre-packaged stuff and I'm just mixing it together, but that's what the recipe called for. If you can hear that noise, that's my oven. It's already on heating up, it's making strange noises, don't ask. Yeah, so it's all kind of pre-packaged stuff. I could, if I really wanted to, make it all properly and make it all fresh, but I can't go to the shops because I'm in full-on lockdown. I'm not allowed out of the house, so I can't go and buy the ingredients I'd need to make everything separately. So this is the lazy version. Again, I'll link the recipe like I always do down below in the comments, well, in the description, so you can give this a go yourself. It seems pretty simple. I'm confident on this one. It's the first time I think I've been confident that I'm going to get this right. So let's go and see what ingredients we need. So starting over here, I have some sugar cookies. Now I actually made these yesterday, so I've got these little round, I've got some other ones because I was just playing with them, some of the stamps that I've got, so that's meant to be Pumbaa, but its ears fell off. But yeah, I've got these little round sugar cookies, which I actually made myself yesterday. I will link that recipe down below. They're really simple to make and they taste yummy. The recipe calls for a kind of cake mix, so it's a red velvet cake mix. So I've got a Betty Crocker one here, and for this you need some vegetable oil. I don't have any, so I'm using sunflower oil. Hopefully that will be okay, and 3 eggs, and I think some water, which obviously will come from my tap. But yeah, that's what you need to do the red velvet cake mix. I also have some vanilla buttercream icing. Again, I would normally make my own buttercream icing, but I'm out of icing sugar and I can't go to the shops, so I had some spare buttercream in, so I've just used that. Some Oreos. Everyone loves Oreos, so those are just standard original Oreos, no double stuff or thin or anything, just normal standard ones. I've also got my piping nozzles and my icing bag. This is my reusable one. I do have disposable ones, but I thought I'd use that one today. I have some cupcake cases. That's the eggs for that. And I've got some sprinkles, and also some, I thought I'd add some glitter to make it sparkly, so yeah. And then there's my bowl. So I'm quite confident for this one. How hard can it be to make a cake mix? I mean, go on. Can't be that hard. Famous last words. So first thing I need to do is make my red velvet cake mix. So mix the eggs, oil, water and cake mix gently together. I can do that. Okie dokie. So this is my cake mix. Cut that open. Pop that in. Woo. In we go. This is such a lazy way of making cakes, but to be fair, I've never actually made red velvet cake in my life, so we're going to go with that. Let's just get rid of all the lumps. Lovely. So it is 3 eggs. These are the last of my eggs as well, so Rich is going to have to go shopping. 1. Careful not to get any shell in there, no one wants that. 3. 200 mils of water, so 200 mils going in. It does say just to chuck it all in at the same time, so that's what I'm doing. And then 7 tablespoons of oil. I've lost my tablespoon measure, so I've only got one that says half, so I'm going to have to do 14 things of oil. It's quite a lot of oil. 1, 2, 3, God, really small foil. 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be extra, isn't it? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ugh. That's gross. Alright, mix. Okay, now apparently I have to whisk it. So I am going to get my electric mixer out because I am lazy and it is warm. Alright, it's got my mixer ready. And it says for 2 to 3 minutes. Oh God, I'm making a mess. Oh, my kitchen is just a mess every day. And whisk together by hand or an electric mixer. Here we go. Okay, so I've whisked my mixture and it says till it is smooth and creamy. That looks, it's got some air bubbles in it, but it looks pretty smooth and pretty creamy. So now I just need to pour it into my cupcake trays. Because obviously this cake mix is for a cake, but you can also use it to make red velvet cupcakes. So I'm just going to grease these. Right, now we pour. Not quite sure. Never poured cake batter. I normally just spoon it in. Oh, that seems to work. Okay, so now I need to get this first batch in the oven because my oven only has one shelf and it has had since we moved in, but you know, what can you do? So I'm going to chuck the first batch in the oven. It says to bake them for 23 to 28 minutes. Where am I? Hello! Quite a while. First batch in, time for a cup of tea. See how these bad boys are getting on. Woo! Look at that, they've proper risen. Alright, let's check they're done. Alright, skewer test. That seems clean to me. Just go right into the middle. I think my first batch is done. I wish you had smell-o-vision because these smell amazing. I'm just going to let them cool in there for a couple of minutes before I put them onto a wire wrapticle. I'm hoping that they're going to come out okay. I hope I greased it enough. But my second batch is in the oven, so just let these cool and then I will put them on a wire rack. So I managed to get them out of the muffin tins. Some of them have split a little bit, but I can fix that with a bit of icing later. It's not a massive disaster. I'll say that that's a success. Okay, so my second batch is out. These ones came out of the tin a lot better. I think I took these out too soon. I think I needed to leave them to cool a little bit longer in the tray, but hello, it's fine. We can sort that out. So now I'm going to make the icing. This should be fun. So first thing I'm going to do, very simple, I'm just going to scoop my buttercream. I'm just using one pot. I do have some more if need to. I've got like half a pot left in the other one. I'm just going to pop this in here to start with. Next thing I need to do is blitz the Oreo cookies. It says 8 Oreos in a food processor. I don't have a food processor, like really. What I do have is like a NutriBullet type thing for smoothies. So I'm gonna give that a go and see how it works. Okay, so this is my NutriBullet Breville thing. So we're gonna see how this works. I'm gonna, I'm trying to decide whether I should do half and half or just chuck it all in. I'll do half. Right, so I'll put 4 in. Okay. Oh God, crumbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so it's mostly blitzed. There are still a few chunky bits in there, but hopefully when I mix it all in, I can just kind of smash them. I'd maybe suggest, if you're going to try this, doing it in like 2 batches, because yeah, that was quite a lot. Okay guys, so I've got my little cake decorating stand here. One thing I did forget at the start that you need is some seedless raspberry jam. So just got Tesco's own brand there. So what I need to do is put one of my sugar cookies that I made yesterday with a little blob of raspberry jam into each case, and then attach a cupcake to the top. So I'm going to do the cupcakes that are still in one piece to start with, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. It does say to pipe the jam on. I'm not going to be that fancy. I'm just going to like try and dollop it on. Oh, that's probably a bit much. Just needs like a tiny bit, I think. And this just helps to glue the cupcake jam down. Woo! Wash my hands. Now I'm going to glue my cakes, just press them into the biscuit. Only reason I'm using cupcake cases is just to make it all look a bit neater. But it's, obviously they're a bit big for the cupcake cases. But there we go. It's not looking too drastic. So I feel like I need to do this. Hi. So now I'm going to ice my cupcakes with the icing that I've made. I'm going to use a star nozzle, I think, to give it a nice swirl. So I'm using this nozzle here, if you can see. If it'll focus. So it's just a regular kind of star nozzle. So this is a little tip of how I like to fill an icing bag. I get a glass, I put my icing bag in it, fold over the top. Hope you can see what I'm doing. And then I will scoop my icing into the bag. Makes it much less messy. So that's it in there. Twist the icing bag. Squeeze it down. I'm probably gonna have to fill this about 3 times, I think. Oh my goodness. It's quite a stiff icing. There we go. Right. Piping time. Oh dear. I think I've got a big chunk of Oreo is stuck in there. Let's keep trying. I'm not gonna lie, this is not going well. The icing, clearly I didn't blitz my Oreos enough. I don't have enough icing to redo it. So I think I'm just gonna like spread on the grey stuff. And to be fair, when you pipe it, I'll leave it up to your imagination what it looks like, but I know what in my head that looks like, and it's not pretty. Okay, so we've just scooped it on now. It doesn't look quite as drastic now, and I'm going to do a little bit of other stuff to try and make them look a little bit pretty. Oh, I hope they taste good. Glitter. It makes everything better. Brilliant. So there we go. Grey stuff cupcakes, everybody. Just shows never be overly confident, because That's when stuff goes wrong. I'm going to eye some other ones and then we'll see how these taste. I really hope they taste good because they look awful. Well, that didn't quite go to plan. So here is one of my finished cupcakes. There it is. Not quite as impressive as I was hoping, but we're going to see how it tastes. Trying to get a piece with all of it in. Looks quite nice inside. A bit of sugar. Cake down. There we go. You know what? They might look appalling, but they taste amazing. There we go. I'm just going to keep eating. Thanks very much for watching. I'll link everything down below if you want to try. Let me see your results, see if you managed to get it any better than me. Really like this video if you have enjoyed it. If you're not already, consider subscribing to my Diddy channel. I'm going to be on a sugar high in like 10 minutes. Yeah. Hope you guys are staying safe. Have a magical day. Bye.